In the cherry blossom shade there's no such thing as a stranger. Great truths can only be forgotten and can never be falsified. Strength is life. Weakness is death. Expansion is life. Contraction is death. Love is life. Hatred is death. Making a difference to the welfare of animals doesn't require a massive effort. It requires small actions that can make a significant impact. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. Change is not always growth, but growth is often rooted in change. Dries Duerden. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. Gather the best you have to offer and create a heartfelt, prosperous life full of purpose. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. A wind that blows aimlessly is no good to anyone. Even as your body betrays you, your mind denies it. The teacher who is indeed wise does not bid you to enter the house of his wisdom, but rather leads you to the threshold of your mind. Guilt is a feeling that you owe a debt that you're not paying. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Reason is the power or capacity whereby we see or detect logical relationships among propositions. The only true borders lie between day and night, between life and death, between hope and loss. I believe when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade and try to find someone whose life has given them vodka and have a party. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. You can live your whole life not realizing that what you're looking for is right in front of you. Who you are tomorrow begins with what you do today. It is strange how often a heart must be broken before the years can make it wise. Sometimes you just have those days where everything goes wrong. But sometimes, and totally unexpectedly, something can go right. Life consists of what man is thinking about all day. I guess sometimes you have to lie to find the truth. Great goals make great people. People cannot hit what they do not aim for. Why are trying so hard to fit in when you're born to stand out? Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. The hardest thing about the road not taken is that you never know where it might have led. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. The evolution revolution is here. Global sense makes common sense. Man in general, if reduced to himself, is too wicked to be free. It's a good idea always to do something relaxing prior to making an important decision in your life. The light at the end of the tunnel is just the light of an oncoming train. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. I didn't come here of my own accord, and I can't leave that way. Whoever brought me here will have to take me home. But if a villain can be made, then they can be unmade. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. There's nothing wrong with stretching the truth. We stretch taffy, and that just makes it more delicious. Dogs are not our whole life, but they make our lives whole. At the end of my life, I want every page to be filled with Jesus making much of his beauty only legacy. I woke up incredibly grateful today. I'm allowing myself to bask in this feeling. Because even if the lie is beautiful, the truth is what you face in the end. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. Always have a willing hand to help someone. You might be the only one that does. You normally have to be bashed about a bit by life to see the point of daffodils, sunsets, and uneventful nice days. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. There's only one day at a time here, then it's tonight, and then tomorrow will be today again. How quick come the reasons for approving what we like? There's nothing wrong with not understanding yourself. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, enthusiastically act upon will come to pass. You cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. Do nothing and nothing happens. Life is about decisions. You either make them or they're made for you, but you can't avoid them. My world is about stories that entertain, emotions that move, people you'll remember, literature that matters. Sometimes being happy takes effort. Invest time and energy in yourself and your happiness. Identifying your core values and goals is an incredibly important step on the road to achieving success. True siblings are bound together by far more essential things than blood, while more times than many blood isn't thicker than water. I've often mused over the idea that madness is actually a sane reaction to an insane world. Excellence/perfection is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. When something can be read without effort, great effort has gone into its writing. All I do is lie, and that has made me immune to compliments. I only want to write, and there's no college for that except life. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. The truth is, it's really only okay to be yourself if that self is within an accepted range of normal. Hold on to forgiveness, for it frees your heart of resentment and opens the door to healing and peace. You look up when you wish to be exalted, and I look down because I am exalted. Creativity sparks originality, which then manifests itself into what we call evolution. To depreciate imagination is to depreciate life. Life is dear to every living thing. The worm that crawls upon the ground will struggle for it. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. The best way to show people true things is from a direction that they had not imagined the truth coming. Real life is messy, inconsistent, and it's seldom when anything ever really gets resolved. It's taken me a long time to realize that. Too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people that they don't like. In a world chasing trends, find solace in the everlasting embrace of authenticity and pure happiness. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. Every challenge, every adversity contains within it the seeds of opportunity and growth. Much of what was said did not matter, and that much of what mattered could not be said. Learn how to be ambitious. Don't be a person who waits to be married off to someone wealthy. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. The cost of a thing is the amount of what I will call life which is required to be exchanged for it, immediately or in the long run. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. The wealth required by nature is limited and is easy to procure, but the wealth required by vain ideals extends to infinity. I was a veritable Johnny Appleseed of grand expectations, and all I reaped from my trouble was a harvest of bitter fruit. I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. Genius is measured not by static volume, but by kinetic vision. You have to teach your heart and mind how to sing together. Then you'll hear the sound of your soul. 10 years from now, make sure you can say that you chose your life, you didn't settle for it. With the truth, all given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. Photographs are the reflection of untold stories, unseen beauties, unexpressed emotions, and the unheard songs of life. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. It doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. All that matters is you get up one more time than you were knocked down. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope.